The following is a presentation of Paola Sports Live. It's time for Panther Sports. On your new home for Paola High School Athletics, Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at GoBrawley.com. Also by Elliott Group. Hers Incorporated. Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. And Miami County Dance Movement. This is Paola Athletics. On your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Louisburg, Kansas. As tonight's matchup is between your Paola Panthers and the Louisburg Wildcats, and it is rivalry week here for Paola. It's the rivalry on K68 showdown between these two teams. Louisburg coming in red hot. Both these two teams really coming in red hot. Louisburg winners of 3 straight. Paola back over 500 now at 4-3, winners of 2 straight. As a very important game here tonight, here in Louisburg, here on senior night. Winner of this game is guaranteed at least a home playoff game next week, and that is very important. Now, last year a loss doesn't mean you won't get that home playoff game, but a win guarantees it. Louisburg, they were 4-4 last year. They grabbed that 8 seed before they lost to 9-seeded St. James Academy in the first round. Paola undefeated last season. They got to the second round of the state playoffs before they were then eventually knocked out by St. James Academy. St. James would go on and win the state championship. So a huge, critical game tonight between these two teams. Paola coming in off a win as a big-time win last week as they beat Eudora at home 43-42, a game that went back and forth before Paola went for 2 and for the win, and as they converted that. We'll talk more about that game later on into our pregame show. For Louisburg, they won last week versus Ottawa, putting up their most points they've scored all season, putting up 40. So they won 40-13. So two teams coming in red hot, two teams that know each other real well. We'll talk more about this rivalry on this pregame show because it's you look at it, it got some history to it, and some really good football games that have gone into it, that have taken place here on the K68 showdown. So we'll take a break here, and then we'll be back more. You're listening to the Iron Horse and Dental Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show on Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
I'd also like to thank Coach Reese.
So welcome back everybody to Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit GoBrawley.com. The pregame show is brought to you by Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics, where they are committed to providing quality health care to families in Miami County. A comprehensive approach to oral care, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. Learn more at ironhorsedental.com or drlaurasortho.com. So as we talk about last week, what a game we had for Paola. Eudora began the game that really went back and forth. We're tied at 7 at the end of the first quarter. Giovanni Blackie had a monster game. He's ran for almost 500 yards his last 2 games. We talked about in the first 5 games, where was Giovanni Blackie? Well, he'd been banged up and injured all season long, but the last 2 weeks he looks like that player, the Frontier League Player of the Year that we all expected to see, as he has been coming on strong of late. He took it in from 5 yards out to even up that game last week. Eudora would go back down and answer the bell with a big 77-yard touchdown of their own. Trey Moala, though, would lead another drive down there as he would punch it in from 8 yards out on the run, scoring one of his 3 touchdowns in the game. Moala and Giovanni Blackie each had 3. As we went to the second, as we still continued in the second quarter, Moala would give it back to Blackie. Blackie from 24 yards, he would score, evening this game up at halftime at 21 apiece. But Paola would come out of halftime, taking the lead for the first time of the night as Giovanni Blackie again took it from 62 yards this time. Took it to the house as Blackie punched in his 3rd and final touchdown. Eudora, though, they'd come back and tie it. Paola back in the 3rd. They took the lead once again. But Eudora, they would score 14. They'd score twice. Both these two teams would score twice in the 4th quarter, but Paola in that 4th quarter, Trey Moala ran it in for the touchdown from the 5-yard line, or from the 2-yard line. They went for 2, so Paola went for the win, and they scored, and they ended up winning that game last week. And big time, 43-42 was the final score. Was the final score in that one. So we'll again talk about the importance of tonight. So you win tonight, Paola gets to 5-3. They'll have a home playoff game next week, and that's always a good thing. You always want to be playing against in front of your home crowd, and especially Coach Dumpert's last year. You know, this is his last time part of this rivalry game, we would think, unless these two teams meet up in the postseason. This will be Coach Dumpert's last time he will be a part of the K68 showdown between Louisburg and Paola. Coach Dumpert's been around the program for over 40 years. He's been head coach, entering his 23rd year as the head coach. So both these two teams red hot for Louisburg. They're coming in with 3 straight wins. They have wins against Ottawa, Bonner Springs, and Eudora. They beat Ottawa last week 40-13. The week before, they handed Bonner Springs a loss 29-7, and then they went on to beat Eudora in a 1-point game, just like Louisburg had, 13-12. Paola comes into tonight averaging 31 points a game, allowing 26 points a game for the Wildcats. They're averaging 25 points a game, but their strong suit's been on the defensive end, averaging just allowing 19 points a game. So tonight should be a real good battle because last year's game was never a game. Paola went on to win 49-7. They went on to score 49 points to Louisburg's. Weston Gutterman and Ben Weideman led a drive late in that. Ben Weideman led a drive late in that game. To snatch that lead and break the shutout. So nice players to watch though. And for Louisburg, it's the quarterback, Declan Battle, sophomore quarterback, Declan Battle. He's one of those two-way guys. Last year Louisburg, they ran really they ran a lot of that option stuff. You'll see that tonight. Last year, Louisburg, they went straight wishbone. One wide receiver options a lot of the time. They're going to line up in that a lot tonight, but they're going to be throwing a lot more tonight. Declan Battle, this guy does it all. He does it all in the air and on the ground. So we'll see a lot of him tonight. For Paola, well, it's Giovanni Blackie, as we mentioned earlier. He's ran for almost 500 yards his last 2 games, bringing his total now up to 814 yards rushing on the ground. It's 6 scores. Now, obviously, he's nowhere near what he did last year, as he had 18 touchdowns and 1,500 yards rushing. But he's battled that ankle injury all year long. He's even missed a game. And the last 2 games, though, he's been a workhorse. Look for Paola, though. They are hoping to get back Caden Ramey. He's been out the last 2 weeks for reasons that we're not allowed to mention. But they look to get him back tonight. As that should bring back that 1-2 punch for Paola. So we'll take another break here, and when we come back, we'll have the starters for you. Are you listening to Paola Sports Live? We'll be right back.
Option Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Are you looking for a trusted heating or air conditioning contractor in the Spring Hill area? Look no further than Comfort Designs. Comfort Designs Heating and Air Conditioning has 100% NATE certified technicians who are friendly, knowledgeable, and ready to help. They'll care for your home and complete the job with speed and precision. Locally owned and operated for more than 20 years, Comfort Designs, Spring Hill's Heating and Air Conditioning Company. See all they have to offer at comfortdesigns.net or schedule your appointment at 913-592-4453.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
And welcome back, everybody, to the Iron Horse and Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics pregame show. The starting lineups are brought to you by Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill, your area Bobcat mower dealer. Start next year's mowing season with a great Bobcat mower. Take your mower in for a full tune-up. Working on all types of small engines, Hers also has you covered when it comes to hydraulic hoses and cylinder repair. To learn more, go to hersinc.net or call 913-247-3530. Starting lineups, we begin here for Paola. At quarterback, it's Trey Moala. Running back, Giovanni Blackie. Lone wide receiver will be Logan Newkirk. Fullback / tight end will be Caden Ramey. Right tackle, you got Grant Solano. At right guard, you got Eli Richmond. At center, it's Cody Hendrickson. Left guard, Cale Murdoch. And left tackle, Dalton Pysick. Starting on the defensive side of things now for the Panthers. On the defensive line, at defensive end, it's Jonathan Earlywide. At defensive end, it's Caden Ramey. Your defensive tackles tonight are Brady Johnson and Isaiah Taylor. At middle linebacker, you got Brody Stewart. At outside linebacker, you got Clayton Forrest and Gus Wright. Your defensive backs for tonight, you got Maxwell Douglas, Landon Taylor, Eli Myers, starting on the defensive side of things. Now for Louisburg, at quarterback it's Declan Battle. At running back you got Connor Heston and Caden Kaplinger. At wide receiver you got Mason Dobbins. At tight end you got Isaiah Whitley. At fullback you have Ashton Moore. Now on the offensive line you got Will Hutzel. Left guard, James Melton. Center, Brayton Bruggen. Right guard, Reed Judson. And at right tackle, Aiden Barker. On the defensive line tonight, it's Aiden Barker, Trace Esslinger, Jackson Rooney on that line. At linebacker, you have Bryce Gage, Jace Hovey, and Wyatt Holland. And then your defensive backs tonight, Colby Kata and Hunter Heinrich and Lane Riles. So those are the starting lineups for tonight. We'll take one final break here, and we'll be ready for the start of kickoff. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle haul-in and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Louisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
There's a push, and it is a touchdown, Louisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley, no buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes!
You two really need to get Go Brawley.
We are back and ready for football. And a nice gesture here for Louisburg as they are honoring Coach Dumpert tonight. He's been around the football program 42 years, 23 years as head coach, over 180 wins. He's Coach Edmonstein Giving him a wave. So it's time for a Chamber Connection brought to you by the Paola Chamber of Commerce. The Paola Chamber is always working to promote business in Paola and the surrounding area. The Paola Chamber reminds you to shop local first. To learn more, call 913-294-4336 or visit paolachamber.org. So as we mentioned earlier tonight, Coach Dumpert's final time coaching in this rivalry game. Louisburg to kick off. It's Lane Riles to kick off. Panthers got Giovanni Blackie back deep to return, and he is finally healthy. They got their star. They want to get him as many touches as possible. He can break one any minute. Blackie ran for 204 yards in this game last year in 3 scores on 19 carries. He looks to carry that momentum going. He's trying to break a 1,000-yard mark this season. Riles kicks it deep, and Blackie lets it go to the end zone. Just makes it there, and it's a touchback. So a nice kick by the kicker in Lane Riles.
First and 10, Paola.
So Paola takes over.
Thank you to our ball boys tonight. Nate Hermrich.
Ball at the 20-yard line.
First and 10, Panthers.
Smollett
At the Paola 20.
comes to take the snap. They'll go that one wide receiver set. Newkirk goes out wide, bottom of your screen. High formation. And they fake the toss. They hand it to Ramey. Ramey, he's got room. And Ramey, he's going to go to the 40, to the 30, to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Paola. Caden Ramey, 80 yards all the way on the first play of the game. And what a start there for the Panthers. So Caden Ramey, welcome back. He's missed the last 2 games. And the Panthers answer on the first play. What a start there. Dominic McCoy to tack on the extra point here. And you couldn't have dreamt up a better start if you're a Panthers fan. Bad snap, but a good job by Maxwell Douglas to get the hold down. And it is 7-0. Paola will keep it here because that was fast. How about that? You gotta love it. Caden Ramey from 80 yards. If you're Louisburg, you got to be shooting yourself in the foot. Coach Evanson, he is not happy. He is upset on that sideline. Coach Dumper's squad is loving it. As they should be. What a start there. They got great blocking. It was an excellent fake. They tossed that. They faked the pitch to right. To Giovanni Blackie, turn, just handed it off. And Caden Ramey, he got good blocking on that left side by Dalton Pysick, but he put a good juke on, and the rest is history. He goes untouched. No one was there. They brought the safeties in on the wrong side, and after Ramey beat the safety in Kata, it was over from there. So last year, Paola scored 49 points before Louisburg could get on the board. This is a much better Louisburg team. I would think. I called for Louisburg last year. They're good, but offensively, they had a bunch of woes last year. They really struggled. This is a more balanced offensive Louisburg team. McCoy's kick is short. It's going to bounce, and it's going to stay in bounds. Was Kata in bounds? He fields it around the 23-yard line. He said he stayed in, takes it to the 30, and that's where Louisburg will have it as they try to answer the bell here. So quarterback Declan Battle, the sophomore, comes into the huddle, and he's a good player. So they're going to start a 2 wide receiver set. Last year, they went a lot of wishbone action, Louisburg, and they really never established a passing game all season long. Battle threw for nearly 100 yards last week, and Battle's got nowhere to go. He is stuffed by a few Panthers. He was Cale Murdoch there first as he beats his man inside as Battle had nowhere to go.
Tackled by Cale Murdoch. Forward progress.
Battle maybe got one, not much, about half a yard. Second and a long 9 coming up. Jackson Cush comes in late. 2 wide receivers set. Dobbins, bottom of your screen. Kata now lining up at tight end spot. They're going to use him in multiple ways. Battle's going to keep it himself and nowhere to go. He is pushed back. Younger in there along with Jonathan Earlywine. Leighton Moore in there to make the stop as well. Pick up around 2 yards. So third and a long 7 coming up. Paola a chance to get off the field and force a 3 and out early. So we'll see what Louisburg wants to do here. Both these two teams offensively want to run the ball. I want to establish the run and set up that play action pass. That's really what Louisburg's offense is all about. Battle drops back to throw, looks deep and incomplete. He threw it behind his man. The crowd wanted a pass interference calls. Douglas there to break it up. It was a poor throw though by Battle as he threw it behind his receiver. Incomplete. As Louisburg starts out with a 3 and out. So Logan Newkirk back deep to receive the punt. It's Riles who's their punter as well. Riles has a good leg. First punt of the night. And it's a deep one. It's going to take a Louisburg bounce, maybe. Really didn't bounce anywhere. Downed around at the 35-yard line. 34-yard punt down by Brandon Doles. And it's good to see Brandon Doles back. He's back on that defensive end. Last year, he had a gruesome injury earlier in the season on a big play that he had a touchdown all the way, and then he kind of, I believe it was week 1, we were calling that game, and Doles tripped up around the 10-yard line, and he had to be stretchered off the field, and his season was done. So it's good to see him back this year, healthy. So he's going to be a key contributor tonight for Louisburg. Second possession of the game, though, for the Panthers. They motion 3 to the left. It's Ramey and Moore go over there. They toss it to Blackie. Blackie's first touch, and Blackie bursts through the middle. He's got to pick up around 4 yards. Blackie was able to show his speed.
Toss play from Paola to Giovanni Blackie for a gain of 4 yards.
So it's a pick up of 4. Second down and 6 coming up.
Second and 6 for the Panthers, 39.
One wide receiver set. Newkirk, top of your screen on the far side. They toss it back again to Blackie, and he's going to pick up around 3 yards. Stayed on his feet as he beat the first initial defender. So it's third down and 3 coming up. For it to be 4 down territory for Paola. This is an aggressive team in a big game here. They're playing their best football of the season. It's Ramey in the backfield. Walla, hard count now, looks to the sideline. One safety back. They stack the box there, and they get a stop. They force a 3 and out. It was Ramey who had nowhere to go. He was tackled by Wyatt Holland. Holland, the sophomore. This kid's going to be a star for Louisburg. He beats his man on a swim move and takes down Ramey. Ramey loses a yard there. It's a 3 and out for Paola. Earlywine now on to punt. Kobe Kata back. And Earlywine, low punt. Kata fair catches it at the 30-yard line. So Louisburg will come back out after a 3 and out.
Wildcat ball after the defensive stop. First and 10.
8 minutes to go, 7-0. 7-0 Paola. Second possession of the game now for Louisburg. They go 4 wide receivers, 3 to the left. Battle. Spreads it out. He's going to keep it. Gets to the outside. Had nice blocking there by his left tackle before he's pushed out of bounds by Newkirk.
Forced out of bounds by Logan Newkirk.
That's the difference between this year's Louisburg team than last. Last year they lined up in that wishbone offense and stayed in that traditional wishbone offense. This year they want to run the ball, but they're spreading you out. They're giving you that look. Battle, though, the reason is that, he's a better passer than quarterback in Weston Gutterman that they had last year. Battle, it's a screen play, sets up to Qatar, tries to cut back, and he's near the first down marker. He's taken down by Cale Murdoch, along with Caden Ramey there, who got out there. So 3rd down and 1 coming up.
Gain of 4 yards.
Qatar, they use in so many ways, whether it's that running back, they line him up in the slot, they can even line him up as one of those athletic tight ends. Such a versatile player for this Louisburg team. 3rd down and 1. Panthers got to get a stop here. Try to force another 3 and out. Battle, 2 running backs next to him. Battle's going to keep it himself, and he's taken down. It's a loss of 1. How about that? Cale Murdoch in there for the stop, along with Caden Ramey, and it's a 3 and out for Louisburg. Or they keep the offense on the field. No, here comes Riles. And how about that? What a stop there. Murdoch and Ramey jump through the middle, beating their man at the line of scrimmage. This battle had nowhere to go. And so far tonight, Louisburg offense starts with 2 3 and outs. They're struggling. Louisburg playing like they're going to fake it. No one back deep. And it's going to take a nice Louisburg bounce there down at the 22. Good punt there by Lane Riles. So here comes the Paola Panthers offense looking to add to their lead, trying to spoil senior night for the Wildcats. Talk about this series. Paola leads at 12-6. The longest win streak, though, this is going back since 2004. Paola has a 5-game winning streak. That's from 2011 to 2016. Louisburg's longest win streak is a 3-game win streak. From 2009 to 10, they beat Paola twice in 2010. That was the year Louisburg went on to win their one and only state championship. This series has had 3 one-point games. Of all those one-point games that have been decided, they've all been decided in favor of Paola. They turn, hand it off to Blackie. Blackie busts through the middle. He's got a pickup of around 6 yards here. This is Giovanni Blackie. Blackie picks up 7. Blackie now at 11 yards rushing. Caden Ramey still at 80 yards rushing as he took the opening play to the house. Paola turns, hands it, and Blackie, does a good job dancing and bouncing and finding his way for the first down. It's the first down of the game for Paola.
First down Panthers. 3-yard gain. Vincent made the stop. Drive continues at the 33 of Paola.
So first down and 10. 5:35 here in the opening quarter. Panthers lead it 7-0. Looking to add to the lead. Ball at the 33 of Paola. And they fake it. They hand it off this time to Ramey. Ramey has a good cut. He picks up 5 yards. So they fake that toss play. Fooled Louisburg the first time around.
Jackson Howard, the initial contact.
Jackson Howard there to make the stop.
2nd and 4.
Second down and 4. Ramey picks up 6. Motion. Toss to Ramey. Ramey. And does a good job waiting for his blockers on that right side to get up. He picks up 7 yards. As Caden Ramey. He's got 13 yards rushing here on this drive. There's Nathan Vincent with the stop. And another first down for Paola. Second one of the drive. They're near midfield. Ball at the 47-yard line. Black and Ramey in the backfield. They put their nose down. Moala fakes it, and he's going to keep it himself. He got great blocking on that right side as he was able to find the hole that was opened up to him by Grant Solano, the right tackle. And it's a pickup of 8 as Paola is now across midfield. Second down and 2. Trey Moala has had a big season. He's got 530 rushing yards. He's looking deep. First pass of the game, nearly intercepted. He was looking for Logan Newkirk. It was defended well, though, by Tom Kuntz, the senior defensive back. So Moala's first throw of the game is incomplete. Moala the last couple weeks has looked a lot better passing. Last week, though, he was 3 for 4 passing with just 11 yards. He's got 173 passing yards and 2 scores on the season. Threw a touchdown in week 1 against Bonner Springs, and threw his second touchdown 2 weeks ago again in that Piper game on their opening drive to Newkirk on 4th down. He's got 9 rushing touchdowns on the year as well. It's 3rd down and 2. They toss it to Ramey. He's got room. He's got the first down. It's a pickup of 5, and Caden Ramey finds the first down before he was taken down. Ramey needed 2. He got 5. And there's an injured Wildcat here. Coach Ebenstein comes out. It looks like it may be Colby Kata down. So we'll take a break here. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
And welcome back, everybody, to Paola Sports Live. First down and 10 for Paola. They've got 3 first downs on this third drive here in the first quarter. They toss it to Blackie. Blackie tries to get the corner. Picks up around 2 yards. Just trying to follow Pysik's lead on that left side, along with Newkirk. Walking out there at wide receiver. Blackie was able to, looked like initially he only picked up 2. I guess he was able to get 2 more. He picks up 4, 2nd and 6. So we're nearing the 2-minute mark here in the opening quarter. And Blackie fumbles it and then falls on it. As he's then fallen on by Jackson Rooney. Looked like Blackie, he saw room and his eyes got big, and then he just He was looking up before the ball was hauled in, so now it's 3rd down and 10. Giovanni Black, we talked about how hot he's been as a running back late the last 2 weeks, but a big mistake there. Panthers did have a turnover last week. They had a fumble recovered by Eudora. 3rd down and 10, ball at the 40 in Louisburg territory. And it's a sweep here. And it's drawn up. Brandon Doles sniffed it out to perfection. He tried running that sweep to Blackie, but Doles there to make the stop. And Paola to punt. No one back deep. Louisburg looking to bring the house. Try to block this. Early one. Gets it off. And let's see if Paola, it's going to bounce at the 5. And is Paola able to save it? They are not. It was a good effort by Forrest to be able to get down there. It goes into the end zone, so it is a touchback. So we're under a minute to go here in the first quarter. Louisburg has started the game with 2 straight 3-and-outs. So 3rd possession of the game now for Louisburg. We'll see if they're able to get anything going offensively. Paola's drive just stalled after they were able to move the ball a little bit, picking up 3 first downs. 2 wide receivers set. Battle looks to throw and has his receiver. It's a short pass here, caught by Dobbins before Dobbins is taken down by a flurry of Panthers.
Pass complete to Mason Dobbins.
So Battle now 2 of 3. He's completed his last 2 passes. It's a pickup of 3. They're looking at that little short pass out to the flat.
With the tackle for the Panthers.
So Taylor did a nice job getting out there. 2nd down and 7. Ball at the 23. Battle looks to throw and tries to set up the slip screen. He does. He's got his man in Cade Kaplinger. Kaplinger near the 1st down mark. He's going to be about half a yard shy. No, they're going to give him the 1st down. 1st down Louisburg. Their first down of the game. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 our score. Paola leads it over Louisburg. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle hauling and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Louisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
So as we begin the second quarter here, 1st down and 10 For Louisburg, they complete the pass here. It's Dobbins again. Dobbins on the screen play, so Louisburg getting their passing attack going here. Battle's now 4 of 5. So getting their screen game going. It's a pickup of 6 there before he shoved out of bounds. Battle now. He's going to keep it himself on the quarterback draw. Nowhere to go. Hit hard by a couple of Panthers. That was sniffed out there by Gus Wright. So it's a pickup of nothing. Third. Or a pickup of 2, so it's 3rd and 2. Ball at the 38-yard line. Battle now. 2 wide receiver set. Panthers have struggled stopping the pass this season. And they hand it off here, and lots of room. Down the sidelines, Ashton Moore. And Moore, a big pickup there. It's a first down for Louisburg. Ashton Moore, the fullback, his first carry of the night. Moore, a true freshman. He had 90 yards rushing last week on 13 carries. The Wildcats are into Panther territory for the first time. Ball at 38-yard line. Battle. Looks, tries to get to the outside to the right. He's taken down there. Dalton Pysick there in the backfield to throw him to the ground. And it's a loss of 3 yards. Dalton Pysick does a tremendous job coming from that far right side. Battle had nowhere to go. It's a loss of 6. Pysick had 2 tackles for a loss coming into tonight. He has 1 sack on the season. That's his 3rd TFL on the year. Loss of 6. And timeout here taken by Coach Ebenstein and Louisburg. We'll take it with them. You're listening to Louisburg Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley. We'll be right back.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land with immediate openings for production technician starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
7-0 our score. Louisburg coming out of their timeout after they just lost 6. It was Dalton Pysick who blew that last play up. Now making Louisburg have to think about it. This is really a big possession for Louisburg. Panthers trying to make another stop.
Good luck, Coach Reese, Coach Souther, and cross country.
Battle drops back to throw, pump fakes. Double pump. He's got his man in. Dobbins through the hands of Dobbins, and they're going to call pass interference. It went right through the hands That's a ball Dobbins has got to catch. And they're going to call pass interference on Paola. The refs are going to bail him out and make it, I believe it's on Trey Moala. So it'll be 3rd down and 1. It's just a pickup of 15 yards, but 3rd and 16 compared to 3rd and 1's a big difference. And so the refs bail out. You know, you never want to criticize officiating, but that was one, you know, Paola did a good job. They had their body turned. They got beat. Dobbins beat his man. The ball was underthrown, but it went right through the hands of Dobbins. Battle now keeps himself. He's got the 1st down. Is Caden Ramey there to take him down. He needed 1. He gets 3. Ramey did a good job jumping on his back. But so Louisburg's able to extend the drive. Their 3rd pass interference call, or 3rd 1st down call of the game. All on this drive. They started with 2, 3 and outs. Ball now at the 25. Louisburg nearing the red zone. Both these two teams have been playing their best football. As of late, at the right time, it's a good time to get hot. A big game tonight. They toss it to the right side and nowhere to go, and I believe this is going to be coming back as it's a holding call. They went to fullback Ashton Moore, but it's a hold here on the right tackle in Reed Justison. So back them up. So Paola gets a break there. So 1st and
spot foul. Foul occurred in the backfield. Replay down 1st and 23.
Oh, they're looking like they're calling a unnecessary roughness call. So backs them up 15. It's at the spot of the foul, and it's nearly intercepted by Maxwell Douglas. Poor throw there. Douglas had it. Good job breaking it up, though, by Dobbins. So Louisburg now 4 of 7 passing here in the 1st half. Is Battle through a strike there. Douglas was able to come in from that safety spot, jump the route. He's got 1 interception on the season. Him and Newkirk, the lone guys to have interceptions. It's one thing Paola struggled with this year is creating turnovers. But nearly had 1 there. 2nd and 23. Battle drops back to throw, pressured. He throws it while he's getting hit, incomplete into the direction of his fullback Ashton Moore. Tremendous pressure there though by Paola. It was Isaiah Taylor there nearly having a sack as he had him wrapped up. His Battle did a good job getting rid of it. A lot of times too, you know, when a play like that happens, Battle just threw it up, but threw it in an area where it couldn't be intercepted. A lot of times that can be a no-no. Some more in the backfield. 4 wide receivers set. 3rd down and 23 coming up. Battle drops back to throw. Throws it deep. He's looking for Dobbins, but out on the outstretch of his arms. Dobbins was able to get a hand on it. That's probably a ball he's got to catch. There's Trey Moala there on the coverage. But here comes the punting unit in for Louisburg. So Louisburg, they got bailed out by a pass interference call, but an unnecessary roughness call backs them up and derails the drive. So Paola's not going to send anyone back there. Riles to punt from his 49. Angles it. And it takes a tremendous Louisburg bounce. It's going to be down at the 15-yard line as Bryce Gage, the senior, there to down it. So 7-0. Our score. Paola leads it. Scoring on the first play of the game. Caden Ramey took it 80 yards. Both these two teams have struggled offensively since. Paola under center. Tosses it right to Giovanni Blackie. Blackie gets the edge. Stiff arms his man and stays on his feet before he's flipped out of bounds. It's a pickup of nearly 8 yards. A nice run there by Giovanni Blackie. There's Chase Hovey there flying in from that safety spot to make the stop. I formation, one wide receiver. It's Newkirk. Top of your screen to the far right side. Early wide in at tight end. Leighton Moore and Giovanni Blackie in there. And Blackie takes the handoff, busts through the middle. He's got a first down. He was taken down by Jace Hovey. But Blackie in there to pick up another 8 yards. And if Hovey didn't make that tackle, there's a lot of room for Blackie to run on that far left side. He was going to probably have just one more man to beat. And you got to like your chances when it's Giovanni Blackie. Then motion Ramey, handed off to Blackie. And Giovanni Blackie picks up 7 yards. Last few weeks, what's been the difference for Paola? Well, Caden Ramey, who's been out, he was their leading rusher. He's got over 700 yards rushing. Well, the last 2 weeks that he's been out, Paola that got their star running back healthy in Blackie, and they have used him. He's been a workhorse the last 2 games, and they continue to feed him the rock tonight. 2nd down and 3. It's Moore in at the fullback spot. Ramey in at tight end. Moore, who was the starting fullback this year. And they hand it off to Moore. And Moore busts through there for a first down. So Paola picks up their 5th first down. 2nd of this drive. Moore needed 3. Got about 3.5. So ball at the Panthers 44.
Nearing the 6-minute mark, quarter number 2.
See if Paola's able to keep this thing going. They motion Ramey. They turn, hand it off to Giovanni Blackie. He's got a hole. He cuts back in more. Giovanni Blackie's going to take it the distance to the 10, 5, touchdown! Paola! Giovanni Blackie, 66 yards, and Paola leads it 13-0. So Blackie's 7th touchdown of the season. He ran for over 200 yards his last 2 weeks. Ran for over 200 yards last year on Louisburg and 3 scores. But it's going to be coming back. How about that? You get excited, all for nothing. When you don't see a late flag, so it's a holding call that's going to back it up. I was already writing it down, folks. I was writing down that Giovanni Blackie. I didn't even see the flag. I was so excited. That can always be embarrassing, though. Backs him up, though, 1st and 9. So scratch it off. So it's remained 7-0. So they go back to the I formation. They turn and hand it off to Blackie, and nowhere to go this time. Met in the backfield by a couple of Wildcats, but first he was met by Will Hutzel. Jackson Rooney.
Rooney on the stop. Assist to Carson Wade.
Carson Wade also in there in the stop. Wildcat crowd likes it. It's a pickup of 1, 2nd and 8. 5:23 to go. Ramey in the backfield, and timeout here by Coach Dumpert's squad. And the Louisburg crowd, they like it. They're getting loud. We'll take a break here. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Both teams have used 1.
Hey, I'm Mike Rope, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Micro, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright.
Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do.
And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
So we're back here out of the Paola timeout, and yeah, Giovanni Blackie had the big old 64-yard score, but it was wiped away on a holding call on the left side. It was he didn't see the flag. I just never saw the flag down on the field, and Blackie, he just did a good job cutting back, had tremendous blocking. He did a good job, though, creating a hole for himself and getting out there. So now Jonathan Earlywine goes out wide. It's Newkirk top your screen, Earlywine bottom your screen. More in it tight end. They go 2 tight end set. Moore and Ramey. Blackie in the backfield. They motion Moore. They toss it right. Blackie. And not much room there. He's only able to pick up about 2 yards. Picks up maybe 3. Jace Hovey there on the stop. 3rd and 6 coming up. I think depending on what you do here, if you're able to pick up maybe at least 4 yards, I think you go for it. Paola under center. Turns. Hands it off to Blackie. Blackie around the outside. First down, Paola. Blackie was able to get around the right side. Find the hole. Cuts back. Picks up a first down there. Tremendous blocking on that right side. There's Grant Solano and Eli Richmond creating that hole. It's the 6th first down of the game for Paola. 3rd of this drive, and now they're in Wildcat territory as they continue to eat this clock. That was a big play there. For Louisburg, you almost knew what was coming. This Paola team is a team that really doesn't want to throw the ball. It's not their identity. They struggled throwing the football. They toss it left, back to Blackie, and eludes the first tackle, spins, and he's near the first down mark. And Blackie's able to pick it up. He picks up 11. Jace Hovey there to make the stop. And Blackie, he's starting to look like that player that we all thought he was going to be coming into this season. You know, he injured that ankle in that Bonner Springs game, and to begin this season, he was never the same. Back to Blackie, up the middle, and he's taken down here.
Handoff goes to Blackie.
Rooney there on the stop. Blackie picks up 3.
On the stop, assisted by a host of Wildcat tacklers.
2nd down and 7. Clock continues to run. We're near the 3-minute mark.
3 minutes to have. for the LHS track state champions. State championship track athletes. Please head to the track.
2nd and 7. Blackie in the backfield. Turn, handed off to Blackie, and he's met there. Brandon Doles there with the stop. And a big 3rd down coming up. Likely 4-down territory. Dominic McCoy's range is about 40 yards. His longest of the season's 37. He's 3 of 3. Right now you're looking at a 47. They're not in McCoy's range yet. 3rd and 6. Last time they went to the outside and Blackie was able to pick it up. Paola, play action pass. Looks, he has his receiver, but he's going to take off and run. Paola's got the 1st down. He needed 6. He picks up 8 and keeps the drive alive here for Paola.
Here's to be spotted out of bounds at the 22. Gain of 9.
So Paola gets it to the 22 and gets out of bounds. Tremendous job there. He had early one if he wanted to, but he did a tremendous job. You know, if he got it to early one, who was moving out of the flat, probably would have been tackled immediately. Taking it himself, it forced early one to keep going, and early one did a tremendous job getting a block and creating more room for Moala to run, pick up that 1st down. 1:59 to go. They turn, hand it off to Blackie, stumbles, now nearly breaks a tackle before he's taken down by Jace Hovey. Hovey, he's been busy though this 2nd quarter. He's been busy this drive. Blackie picks up 7. Go back to a 2 wide receiver set. Early one. On that far right hash. Newkirk, bottom of your screen. Moore. In it tied in along with, it's Ramey now, the fullback in the backfield. And Moala's going to keep it himself. Gets to the outside, and he's got a 1st down. Trey Moala now inside the 5 at the 5-yard line. And it was Hovey again with the stop. Panthers have 6 first downs on this drive. This drive started with 7 minutes to go. Ball at the 5. I think if you're Paola, you got to eat up at least 20 seconds here. Turn, hand it, Ramey's tripped up, but tripped forward. So clock resets. Paola, 1st and goal from the 3, picks up 2. And Coach Dumpert wants to use a timeout here. 2nd timeout of the game. So we'll take it with them. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Number one, obviously, is safety. We definitely call 811 to find out if there are any buried lines, fiber optic, whether it be telephone or pipeline or anything. Don't take a chance. Don't think you know and say, well, I don't remember anything being put in there. Call 811 and make sure that that's identified, that there isn't something there before you make that crossing. Because in the end, we want everybody going home.
So 43 seconds to go here in the 2nd quarter, late in this 1st half. Paola scored on their opening drive of the game, their opening play of the game. Ramey took it 80 yards. So the refs are going to add 3 seconds back onto the clock. Panthers use their first timeout here. They want to set up a play. This has got to be a touchdown scoring drive. 3 downs here is what Coach Dumpert's saying.
With 46 seconds remaining in the half, it is 2nd.
And you got so many directions you can go. You got a big, powerful, long-arm quarterback you can go with. You got a powerful fullback you can go with. Or you can go with your star running back. 2. So many options, a lot of weapons They turn, hand it off to Blackie. Blackie falls forward, but down to the 1 yard line. And I think if you're Coach Dumper, you let this clock run a little bit and maybe use a timeout. They go no huddle. Paola, QB sneak. Is he in? Paola wants a touchdown. What's the signal? Clock's still running. Clock continues to run. Everybody on Paola's in, putting up their arms. And it's a Paola touchdown for Trey Paola. The 1 yard QB sneak. And a lot of time was able to come off. And that's what Coach Evanstein's arguing about, is he wants time back on the clock. But Trey Paola able to punch in the score. That's Paola's 10th rushing touchdown of the season. They're not going to add time back, it looks like. Coach Evanstein, he wants that clock. He wants about 10 seconds back. And he's still arguing about it. We'll see what they do. McCoy here to add the PAT.
We'll get the time sorted out.
And they're going to add time back to the clock. And that's what I thought initially. It took so long for the refs to conclude, was Paola in the end zone or not. He was at the bottom of the pile. Yeah, and they're going to add 12 seconds. It was a long time. I knew at least 10 was going to be added back. So McCoy now to tack on the extra point. And it's a bad snap. And it's fallen on it. That's twice tonight we've seen a bad snap. The first time Douglas did a tremendous job of catching that one. So McCoy's not even able to get the kickoff. And all 3 times when McCoy's misses, he's had nothing to do with the miss. So 13-0 remains our score. 29 seconds to go. So Paola, they'll try to keep it here because Louisburg, if they're able to just get points on the board, they got a good kicker in Lane Riles. Panthers as a team, defensively, they're giving up 337 yards a game, but in the air, they're giving up 165 yards. They've struggled this year stopping teams with that aerial attack. They did a tremendous job against Piper. Piper, a team who likes to throw the ball. But we've seen teams like Spring Hill exploit that. Good kick here by McCoy, fielded at the 10. And it's Hovey, bounces to the outside and more. Jace Hovey, and he's shoved out of bounds there. But Louisburg's got a great opportunity as Hovey's knocked out of bounds. It's a 42-yard return in Panther territory. And if you're Louisburg, you're now about a first down away from really looking at probably probably about 15 yards away from looking around Lane Riles' way. 19 seconds. Wildcats do have 2 timeouts. And there is an injured Panther down on the field, along with an injured Wildcat. So we'll take it here. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
What would happen if I had to pick up the phone, call 911 for one of my family members or one of my neighbors? What would I do if no one was on the other end to respond? What if there was no 911? So you can be a part of the solution.
Anybody can be a firefighter. Male, female, younger, older.
We have school teachers. We have leaders in business.
It's me, you, anyone that wants to be. There is no typical firefighter.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is that you smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
So not a good sign there is Dominic McCoy, Paola's kicker, having to be carried off the field. McCoy, the two-sport athlete, stars on the soccer team as a defender. It's been a really good kicker for Paola this season, but Paola likely out with McCoy, and flag here. And I think it's 12 men on the field for Paola. They're still counting. I just counted 11. I think this may have been a miscount here. I'll count again. Yeah, I got 12 too. Well, I've counted 11 and 12. Refs trying to figure out what they're counted though. Yeah, it is. So 12 men on the field. Is the call, so move. Wildcats up 5 more yards. Ball at the 39. And Louisburg now probably needs about just 10 yards to be in Lane Riles' range. For Paola, you just can't give up a touchdown here. 19 seconds to go. Wildcats do get the ball out of the break. Battle drops back to throw. He pump fakes and has his receiver and gets out of bounds as Jackson Cush on the far right side. Cush picks up 12 yards. Somehow only 2 seconds came off that play. There's 19 to go. So ball at the 31. Battle. Pump fakes, drops back, and nearly intercepted, but I believe it was hauled in. It was a tremendous catch there by Nathan Apple. And they spiked the ball. You got to be shocked there why Coach Evanston didn't use a timeout. And now he does. So with 9 seconds, a tremendous catch by Apple. What a throw by Battle, throwing that in tight coverage. Paola was nearly able to get their hands on it, nearly picked off. So now they're inside the red zone. And if you make a so delay of game's the call. Coach Evanston's arguing that he called a timeout. But he never did, and that's what we were talking about. He never used the timeout. They went no huddle. You had 2 to go, and why he never used it as soon as the play ended was something I don't know of. So clock's running. Battle pump fakes. Last play of the half. He's got his receiver. It's through the hands of Hovey, and Paola gets a huge break. Clock was running. That's what Coach Evanston's arguing about. So Paola goes to the locker room up 13-0 at halftime. Coach Evanston arguing, but he has no one to blame but himself. He had 2 timeouts, and now he's got a personal foul called on him that will be enforced on the second half kickoff. He's got no one to blame but himself. You had 2 timeouts, and he decided not to use them. And that is a coaching error by Coach Evanston. So 13-0, our score. We'll wait for the refs to decide this. Coach Evanstein's still in there arguing with the officiating crew. But Hovey had a chance. Battle gave him put a good ball on that. And that was a ball Hovey he's got to catch. Now, Louisburg did spike the ball, and I think that's why he was arguing, because they didn't give him the timeout, and he spiked it to stop the clock. So we're going to keep it here until they figure it out. Until they've...
Louisburg as the 2021 Boys 4A State Track Champion.
Heck, even the principal's out there. And Brian Behrman. I mean, they're trying to figure this out. No, Louisburg did spike the ball. That initially should have stopped the clock.
Present them with their state championship ring.
That should have stopped the clock, and that's what he's arguing about. Louisburg should be having another play, and they may be getting that the way the hand signals are going. No. Both teams in the locker room. This is still trying to get settled out. Coach Evanstein's now laughing and walking it off. I mean, I was around this program last year. This is the most heated I've seen him. I see where he's coming from. They did spike the ball. It should have initially stopped the clock. But that's a coaching error. No, why you didn't use your timeout it's a coaching mistake. There's really nothing the officiating crew is going to be able to do here.
Nathan Vincent. Jaden Gold.
So there's going to be a personal foul. That's going to be assessed on the opening second half kickoff. So Louisburg will get the ball out of the half. 13-0 our score. Paola leads it here in Lewisburg in a must-win game. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health, because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Veterinary Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown vets who know and care about your family. Coming soon, a new location here in Paola in the industrial park with cattle hauling and boarding and grooming. With 24-hour emergency services and 3 other locations in Louisburg, Drexel, and Martin City, and a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
I hate Go Brawley. I miss satellite internet.
Go Brawley. You'll love us, but your kids might not. Call us today at 913-837-4678.
Our halftime score here in Lewisburg. A little controversy to end the first half. But we want to give thanks to the support from our sponsors. Paola Sports Live is proud to provide tonight's coverage of Panther Athletics free of charge. If you enjoy our broadcast and would like to show your support, please go to www.paolasportslive.com/donate and make a contribution. Thank you to our sponsors, fans, coaches, administrators, and student athletes. Be sure to follow us on Facebook and never miss a broadcast by subscribing to youtube.com/Paola Sports Live. So, big first half for Paola. Panthers, after opening touchback by Riles. The first play of the game at the 20. They faked a toss to the right to Blackie, turned and handed it off on the counter play right to Ramey. And Ramey bounced to the left side. A tremendous blocking by Dalton Pysick. But Ramey jukes his man, beats the safety, and was able to do the rest. Took it 80 yards for the score. And the rest was history. Panthers led it 7-0 there. Louisburg, though, their first two drives, they would go 3 and out. Paola's second, they went 3 and out. Both these two teams went back and forth, and Louisburg put together a promising drive. They got bailed out by a pass interference call on a 3rd and 16. Made it 3rd down and 1. They were able to pick up the first down, but a personal foul backed them up 15 yards after that. And then Louisburg ended up having to punt on the drive. So what did Paola do? They took that 7 minutes of 20 seconds left on that clock, and they ate it all up. They go down and punch it in. A long drive. It took 6 first downs before Trey Morala punched it in from the 1-yard line on the QB sneak. They went no huddle on that play when it was 3rd and 1. Then it was a poor snap. Douglas couldn't corral it. Kick was no good. Never was able to get the kickoff was Dominic McCoy. And that's our score, 13-0. Louisburg, though, they had a big return. And you probably heard us. We talked about it a lot. And Coach Evanstein, he got a big personal foul. He lit him up. He had 2 timeouts, so you threw the ball in the air. And instead of using his timeout, he decided to run up. Okay, but they did get the spike off. And so time shouldn't have been running, but time did run. Louisburg had to throw up a prayer, and they had a chance. It went through the hands of Jace Hovey, a ball he would likely want to have back. We'll start the second half with a penalty that will give Paola a chance to kick it deep and begin the second half with a touchback. 13-0 our score. Panthers lead it here in Louisburg. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Auction Bank Community Banking at its best. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health, advanced healthcare, advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-1400. 4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Paola trying to snap this Louisburg 3-game win streak. Paola's on a 2-game win streak of their own. Paola playing their best football as of late. And Caden Ramey, he's over 100 yards rushing tonight. It helps when you have 80 yards of rushing on the first play of the game. Giovanni Blackie is on his way to 100 yards rushing. He's in the 60s tonight in rushing yards. So Paola, they've only thrown the ball one time. Louisburg, they've been airing out a bunch tonight. They are 6 of 10 passing tonight. The sophomore quarterback in Declan Battles looked sharp, and he's made some throws, especially on that last drive, that were some just tremendous throws. And you see the potential of him and the future of him. If you're a Louisburg Wildcat fan, that's something to be excited about. He's just a sophomore, and he has got some real talent. He has got some real talent. So, Paola trying to extend this series. They've won 3, this would be their 4th. This would be the 3rd win in a row. Before this year, Paola had won 24 straight Frontier League games. And the one loss, it came at home to Louisburg 3 years ago. So really, the last 3 years, Paola's been so good at football. It's been unreal. This year, really, you look at some of their losses, you could go, really, the only loss they probably should have on their schedule is that Spring Hill game. You look at it, that was a game Spring Hill exploited them in a lot of areas. But, Paola, they probably should have beaten Tonganoxie. They definitely feel like they should have beaten Wamego, and so that they come in at 4-3. They feel like they're better than their record, and they're playing their best football right now. And so, that's a good feeling if they're able to finish here in the second half. They'll be able to carry that momentum going into the state playoffs and maybe get some favorable matchups too, as they look to try to make a deep run this year, especially in Coach Dumpert's last season. 13-0 our score here at halftime. Wildcat Band continues to put on a show. We'll be back here. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com. Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what action you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
What are you doing? You're supposed to be working on your schoolwork.
Oh, well, it's raining, so we don't have internet.
Not anymore. I just signed us up for Go Brawley.
Does that mean Instatalk works now?
Go Brawley, internet that just works. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
So we're back here on the halftime show. Starting to wrap things up. Both teams coming back out to the field. It's time for a Chamber Connection brought to you by the Paola Chamber of Commerce. The Paola Chamber is always working to promote businesses in Paola and the surrounding area. The Paola Chamber reminds you to shop local first. To learn more, call 913-294-4336 or visit paolachamber.org. So Louisburg, they'll get the ball set to begin as we get set to begin the third quarter. So keys to the second half, and we'll begin with Paola. They got to just keep doing what they're doing. And if they're able to get a 3-and-out or just get a stop here by Louisburg here on the opening drive and then be able to eat clock and punch in a score, you may be looking at the game being over. But for Paola, they just got to keep doing what they're doing. And just keep running the ball and being smart about it. You know, you don't need to force anything. You don't need to throw it. Keep turning and handing it off to Giovanni Blackie. Hand it off to Caden Ramey. Keep it in the hands of your trio of Trey Moala, Ramey, and Blackie. In Paola, they should be just fine as long as the defense holds up their end of the bargain. If you're Louisburg, you really not time to panic. You know, you're down 2 touchdowns, but you know you're 2 touchdowns and 2 extra points away from taking the lead. You felt like you maybe caught a bad break at the end. You know, a little controversial ending to the first half, but you got to put that in the back of your mind, especially your coach Ebenstein. And they just got to settle down, and they really haven't been able to get anything going offensively. The one time they did put together a drive, penalties derailed it, and Louisburg hasn't been able to really bounce back. So we'll take one final break here, and then we'll be ready for the second half kickoff. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
All across the country, people are coming together to speed up what we can learn about health. The All of Us Research Program is calling on 1 million people to join us as we try to change the future of health. For your family, for future generations, for all of us. Visit joinallofus.org and find out how you can become 1 in a million.
I used to drive an ambulance as an EMT, and I've always tried to be a safe driver. If people knew what I know, lives could be saved. In my car, if I see a truck or bus taking a turn, I know to take my time. When big vehicles turn right, they may swing wide to make the turn. If you try to sneak in, well, it's a lesson you'd rather not learn the hard way. When trucks and buses turn, let's you and I wait. It's our roads, it's our safety.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit gobrawley.com to learn more.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your local Bobcat mower dealer. Bobcat mowers combine heavy gauge steel with advanced engineering to give you the best cut every time. Simple controls and design make maintenance and service quick and easy. And when you get your Bobcat at Hers, they can complete all service and repairs covered by your warranty. Bobcat mowers are affordable, giving you a commercial grade machine at a residential price. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call Hers at
913-247-3530.
So we're set to begin the second half. Jackson Mealman here along the call. Our cameraman, Caden Cabejo, behind camera tonight. Caleb Butler out tonight for reasons we do not know. 13-0. Paola looks to keep their momentum going into the second half. So tack on the 15 yards in. Panthers will be kicking off in Wildcat territory. So backup kicker, this freshman, Micah McKittrick. First time we'll see him. Or excuse me. That's a pretty deep kick and fielded here. And for whatever reason, I said the wrong name. Paola all season long, they still haven't updated their roster, and every time you ask, it's hard to get a hold of. They still don't list 40 on their roster, so. So 1st and 10, ball at the 22. That's where Louisburg will take over as we are set to begin the third quarter. Wildcats trail 13-0. Battle in shotgun formation. Drops back to throw, 3-step drop, and finds his receiver. It's hauled in here by Caden Kaplinger. Kaplinger, the fullback, gets out wide outside the flat. Kaplinger picks up 13 yards.
Forced out of bounds at the 36.
So a nice start here for Louisburg. They had 3 first downs in the first half. They began the second half with 1 on their first play. 4 wide receivers set. Kaplinger in the slot. And Battle hands it off there. Nowhere to go. It's Cale Murdoch in the backfield. It was Moore who had it, and he was dropped back. It's a loss of 1. They call forward progress, but Murdoch there to make the stop. We've been calling Murdoch's name a lot tonight. Cale came swarming in at the defensive tackle spot, beat his man. Second down and 11. Battle. Drops back. Looks to throw. Throws a little swing pattern. Hauled in there. And a big play there. It's a first down. It was just called in by Ashton Moore. Moore picks up 14 yards. 15 yards. The ball's now at the 50.
Ball is spotted near that beautiful Wildcat at midfield. First and 10.
So Wildcats looking like they're finally settling down here offensively. And false start here, I believe. So back them up 5 yards. Movement on that offensive line.
Procedure.
Coach Ebenstein calls the plays. That was last year. That was something he did not do. The motion Kaplinger. Battle drops back, has his receiver, and Dobbins hauls it in. And Dobbins knocked down by Moala. But it's a big gain there. So Battle, who was 6-10 in the first half, now 9-13, 3-3 passing here in the second half. And Louisburg starting to put together a drive. We talked about one area where Paola struggles is defending that aerial attack. Louisburg starting to air it out. They motion Kaplinger. Battle, pump fakes. Airs it out again. It's hauled in by Dobbins. He reaches, gets out of bounds. There's Moala defending. So Mason Dobbins, the junior, him and Declan Battle, they got nice chemistry there. That's his leading receiver. And he's always looking his way. So 1st and goal now for Louisburg. First time tonight. For 1st and goal. They've only been in the red zone twice. Battle keeps it, gets to the outside. And picks up 3 yards. Gets to the 5. Dalton Pysick with the stop. 2nd and goal from the 5. This drive started at the 22. Moore to the left, they motion Kaplinger. Battle keeps it himself on the fake, and he's wrapped up there. Nowhere to go. Is Grant Solano there to make the stop? And 3rd and goal from the 5 coming up. And I think you got to be thinking it's 4 down territory if you're the Louisburg bunch.
Makes the tackle near the line of scrimmage, 3rd and goal.
So 3rd and goal from the 5. Pilla trying to make a stand here. Wildcats got down here, airing it out. Battle, play action, rolls left, throws to his receiver, it's incomplete! And now 4th down and 5. He was looking for Kaplinger, but it was a low throw. He was going to be short of the end zone anyways if he hauled it in. And decision time, but I think you have to go for it. And they are. We'll see if Paola can make a stand. 4th down and 5. Paola shows blitz. And Moore jumps offside. He was way offside. So half the distance to the goal. So now it makes it 4th and 2. Moore was trying to time his jump, but he just came flying offside. It's a cool night. So 4th and 2 makes it a little easier. Can Paola make a stand? Battle drops back to throw, has this receiver, and is he got it? He does. Touchdown Louisburg. It was Jace Hovey out on the flat, right side. So Battle's first touchdown of the night. It's Hovey there. Riles' kick is up and good. 13-7 now our score. We got a 6-point game. Wildcats score on their opening drive. We'll take a break here and we'll be back for Paola's opening second half drive. You're listening to Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley. We'll be right back.
Cardinal Glass in Spring Hill is now hiring. Cardinal Glass is a great place to land, with immediate openings for production technician, starting at $19.01 with a $1 premium for evening hours. Also hiring warehouse and maintenance technicians. Cardinal Glass provides competitive wages and great benefits, including medical, dental, life, health savings, and monthly profit sharing. Call 913-592-6100. Walk-ins are welcome at their facility on North Webster Road in Spring Hill, or visit them online at cardinalcorp.com.
So as we have a second here, shocking score out in the Frontier League. Spring Hill getting crushed right now out in Eudora, 26-0 is the score. Eudora leads Spring Hill 26-0. Spring Hill, the Frontier League champion this year. Paola had won the last two, won 3 of the last 4 Frontier League titles. Had won the last 2, but Spring Hill undefeated till tonight. Back deep is Giovanni Blackie, fields it at his own 5. And tries to look for the hole, and he's got a big return there. It's a return of 36 yards for Giovanni Blackie. And the Panthers take over at the 36. 25-yard return, excuse me.
Ball spotted at the 36 on the field.
So a nice return by Blackie sets Paola up here. So they look to try to get something going here on their opening drive. They toss it left to Blackie, and Blackie is eaten alive. Nowhere to go there. Jackson Rooney there to make the hit.
Giovanni Blackie picks up 2. Number 51, Nathan Vincent with the tackle. 2nd and 8.
Second down and 8. One of the things the last 3 weeks, Paola's, they try to set that toss up for Blackie to run downfield. Blackie in the backfield, 2 fullback set, they turn, hand it off, Giovanni Blackie, and he's got a first down and more, down the sideline, Giovanni Blackie tackled out of bounds there from behind. It was Nathan Vincent, but a big first down there for Paola as they're in Louisburg territory. So Blackie picks up 35 yards. So now in Wildcat territory. Big possession here for Paola as they got to try to answer Louisburg now. Toss it, Blackie. Eludes one man before Hovey's able to take him down. It's a pickup of around 3 yards. Blackie made the first man miss in the backfield. And he is so tough to bring down first. Christopher Lohas Faust, the wide receiver. 2 wide receivers set. Faust. Bottom of your screen, Newkirk on the top. Ramey fullback in the backfield along with Moore. And movement here. I believe they're going to get a false start. And it is. So back them up 5. Makes it 2nd down and 12. Same formation, they motion Moore. Toss it, Ramey. Ramey tries to elude the first tackler, but nowhere to go. It's Hovey who shoves him out of bounds. It's a loss there, and Louisburg trying to make a stand here after the big 35-yard run by Blackie. 3rd down and 17. Ramey lost 5. Near the halfway mark. Here in the 3rd. 2 wide receivers set. Paola drops back. Looks to throw it deep. He's looking for Foss. And Foss nearly hauls it in. No flag here. Foss nearly was able to haul it in. And Paola's going to have to punt. A lot of contact, but not enough for the flag. Early Wine to come on and punt. And that's a big stand for Louisburg. Paola set themselves up with a Blackie 35-yard run, but a false start derails it. High punt. It takes a Wildcat bounce. Eli Richmond did a tremendous job just getting his left arm out to swat that ball down. Otherwise, that ball was going back even maybe 7 to 8 yards. So ball spotted at the 26. That's where Louisburg will have it. They put together a 78-yard drive last time. Battle was 5 of 6 throwing. So they had 3 first downs. So now Louisburg, they look to try to go down and score and maybe take the lead for the first time in this game. Trips left, bottom of your screen. They set up the screen play, and it's blown up there. Paola read it perfectly. Clayton Forrest there to make the stop, and it's a loss of 1. And now they're going to call roughing the passer, so it gives Louisburg 15 yards and a first down. So ball now at the 41.
15-yard penalty moves it to the 41. 1st and 10. Wildcat.
6:14 to go. Battle. Hands it off this time. And gets to the outside is Moore. Moore stays on his feet and before he's shoved out of bounds. It's a big run there. A run of 25. First down. Louisburg. Louisburg has all the momentum right now.
Brought down in Panther territory at the 34. Paola made the stop. Drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 34.
Ball spotted at the 34. Moore in the backfield, 3 wide receiver set. In motion, Kaplinger. Battle. Tries a swing pattern. And tremendous coverage there by Paola. He was looking for Kaplinger. That's perfect coverage. That's how you teach it right there. Newkirk did a tremendous job. Allowing Kaplinger really to have nowhere to go. Second down and 10. They look to throw again, and it's too high for Kaplinger. So 3rd and 10. And a big down coming up. For Paola, really for both of these two teams. Louisburg got down the field here in 2 plays, and then last 2, they've been blown up. Battle drops back. Pressured, and he's going to take off, and he's going to go through. He's got a first down. He slides to the ground. Taken down by Ramey. He saw that pocket collapse and immediately took off. Picks up 15.
Spotted down at the 16. Ramey with the stop. 1st and 10.
It's a ball at the 16. Big first down there. Tremendous job by Battle. Seeing the pocket collapse and just taking off. Battle now in shotgun formation. And hands it off. Taken down. Gave it to Moore. Picks up 4. Caden Ramey on the stop. Second down and 6. Battle now. Drops back to throw. Looks left. Has Dobbins. Dobbins goes out of bounds. First down though. He's had his way with Trey Moala tonight. He's worked him on that left side all night. Goes out of bounds at the 5. So 1st and goal once again.
To Dobbins for a gain of 7. 1st and goal at the 5.
First and 5. 1st and goal. Battle. Takes off right, cuts back, nowhere to go. Forrest there to drop him in the backfield. A loss of 3. Clayton Forrest on that far right end, left end. Does a tremendous job. So 2nd and goal now from the 7. Battle drops back to pass, pressured, avoids the sack and goes down around the 5-yard line. Grant Solano there to make the tackle by Battle's ankles. So Battle's able to get back to the 5. 3rd and 5 though, coming up. Louisburg scored on 4th down and goal from the 2 last drive. We have 3rd and goal this time from the 5. More to his left. 4 wide receiver set. Hovey and Kaplinger in the slot. Battle's going to keep it himself in. He's short. Goes down at the 2-yard line on the quarterback keeper. So 4th and goal from the 2 coming up once again. Same scenario as last time. He was able to get to the 1, so he was able to pick up 4.
Just outside the 1, 4th and goal.
So Louisburg has had all the momentum here in the second half. They've really got their offense going here, but this could be the difference maker so far. Biggest play of the game coming up. 4th and goal from the 1. More in the backfield. Battle. Battle's going to try to QB sneak it. And Paola thinks they stopped him. And he's short, and Paola's got to stop. Battle couldn't get the push he needed from his offensive line, and Paola makes a huge stand, and they'll take over from the 1-yard line. How about that? Paola needed a stop by their defense, and they got it. I mean, you see where that ball is spotted. That ball it really is inches from the goal line. What a stand by the Panthers. Paola sprints onto the field, though. They got to go. And they're going to have to burn a timeout. So Paola gets the stop they needed, but the offense couldn't get set. 13-7 our score. We'll take a break here. You're listening to Paola Sports Live, presented by Go Brawley. We'll be right back.
Hey, I'm Mike Rope, here today to encourage you to connect with 811 before you dig.
And I'm Micro, and I'm here because I love to dig in the dirt.
It's true. He's also here because he's very small and not that bright.
Here, for instance, we can see Micro doing what he loves to do.
And here we can see the consequences of not doing what he should have done. Dude, why didn't you call 811?
I forgot the number.
See? Not that bright.
So, Paola's offense back here on the second time tonight. Second time in the second half. After making a huge goal line stand, they're backed up. Seen some big explosive runs, though, by the Panthers tonight. Offensively, they turn, they hand it off, and Ramey finds a hole, picks up 5 yards. And Ramey's able to pick up 5. Second down and 5 coming up. Paola keeps himself on the read option, tries to cut back, spins, picks up maybe a yard or 2. Looks like it's a yard. Harvey there on the stop. I've called Jace Hovey's name a lot tonight. 3rd down and 4. This is really a big play here coming up. Paola's not able to get it. They're punting out of their own end zone for Louisburg. If you're able to get a stop, you're going to get good field position. It's Ramey in the backfield at fullback. The turn, hand it off to Ramey, and he's near the first down mark. He is right there. He may be a yard short, and it is. It's 4th down and 1, decision time. or Paola. Yeah, the officials call timeout. Maybe a timeout to measure. It's 4th and 1. Gutsy decision. Paola's got the offense out there. They may just be trying to draw him offside. Well, they're going to use a timeout.
Timeout, Paola.
Well, we're going to keep it here. I think we're going to talk about it.
41 seconds.
There's a difference between drawing them offside backed up at your 10-yard line than if you're near midfield. Because if you're going to now punt, you should have just sent your punting team out it. Because instead you've used 2 timeouts this possession. I think you got to. I think they're going to go for it. And I think you just QB sneak it. Obviously, you got Trey Morales at 6'6", long arms. But this is, regardless, this is a gutsy call. I believe Paola. I believe they're keeping the offense on the field. Yes, they are. So here we go. Biggest play of the game now is this one. It's a QB sneak, and Paola. He's got a first down. Needed a yard. He gets 2. And Trey Paola extends the drive. First. 12th first down of the game. And Trey Paola gets a big one. It's so far the biggest 2 yards of the night. Paola may they can take it to the 4th quarter if they want to. I think you have to. Let your defense, you just got you the ball back, made a goal line stand, get rewarded. And that's what's going to happen. We're going to go to the 4th quarter, 13-7 our score, Paola football. When we come back out of the break, you're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Football remaining. We've got a 1-score game. Paola has the ball.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat motors, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Call us at
913-247-3530.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
So we begin the 4th quarter here on the K68 Showdown. It's the final regular season game of Coach Dumpert's career. In his 23rd year, and this could be a great way for him to go out. Paola's got to finish. They got to get points here. They got to be able to put together a drive. They just got the biggest 2 yards of the game. They toss it right. Blackie's looking to throw. He airs it out long. He's got Newkirk. It's hauled in around the 42-yard line. Paola shows a little trickery. It's a halfback pass. As Blackie and Newkirk connect on the big first down.
30-yard gain.
It's a 30-yard gain. Blackie didn't put a tremendous throw on it. Certainly was not a spiral. Newkirk does a tremendous job tracking that ball, coming back to it, and hauling in the catch. Tremendous play call there. Now Paola has a lot more breathing room. They turn, hand it off this time. Blackie, and forward progress is going to get him 2 yards, but not much room there. Brandon Dole's in there to make the stop.
My apologies. Short gain for progress. 1 yard, 2nd and 9.
They motion Ramey. Turn, hand it off to Blackie. Blackie cuts, has a hole near the first down marker, near midfield. Blackie picks up 7. 3rd down and 2 coming up. Jace Hovey again on the stop. He has had to fly around at that safety position. He's been in on a lot of plays. 3rd and 2 though now. And look for it to still be 4 down territory. Here for Paola. Panthers down to 1 timeout early in this 4th quarter. Paola gets the play in. 3rd and a long 2. Paola turns, hands it off to Blackie. He's going to get a push near the first down mark. Refs are going to be right there. Panthers are pointing their way. Murdoch pointing like Paola's got a first down. It is close. Where are they going to spot it? It's a gain of 2. They're inches short. So 4th and 1. Panthers going to keep it offense back on the field. And Paola, they may be talking it over. They may be using, no, they're going to measure this time. Stops the clock. And tremendous camera work there by King Cabejo. About 6 inches short, so 4th and 1. You got to go for it. You're playing to win the game now. You already went for it, backed up inside your own 10. You only need inches. You got to keep it if you're Moala. Moala turns, hands it off. He's got more. Moore's got a first down. So Leighton Moore gets it across midfield. First down, Paola, their 13th. He had tremendous blocking right up the middle. Cody Hendrickson at center, and Eli Richmond at right guard got a big push, and Moore was able just to follow their lead on his first carry of the night to pick up the first down. Moore came in this season as a starting fullback, lost that job when he got hurt. Now they're playing him and Ramey there. They hand it off to Blackie. Blackie tries to get to the outside. Big hit though there. He was knocked down by Nathan Vincent.
2 yards for Blackie.
Giovanni's only able to pick up 2 yards.
2nd and 8.
Paola's had the ball since under a minute to go in the 3rd quarter here. Second down, elongate. Early wine out left, bottom of your screen. Newkirk out wide, far right. Moore out at tight end. It's Ramey, the fullback, in the backfield. They line Blackie up on the line. And Moala keeps it himself. He's got a lot of room. He got to go. Good block there by Early Wine. And Trey Moala's got a big first down. He picks up 26. And he got about 10 more thanks to the block on that near side by Jonathan Earlywine. Moala does a tremendous job on the read option. Remember, folks, this drive started off at the 1 yard line. If you want to say the one, really, I mean, it was about 4 inches from being in the end zone. The turn, hand it to Ramey. Ramey inside, keeps those legs going, and he's got 6 yards. Initially, it looked like Ramey wasn't going to have much, but he gets it down to the 12. Second down and 4 coming. Tom makes the stop. It's Early Wine and Newkirk, the 2 wide receivers set. Clock's going to continue to run. Paola right now showing great poise. And Paola keeps it himself, bounces off a defender, touchdown, Paola! Trey Moala keeps it himself and scores from 12 yards out to complete the 99-yard drive. No flags on the field, and it's 19-7, our score. So Trey Moala, second touchdown of the night, his 11th rushing score of the season. And with Dominic McCoy, the kicker, out, Paola's going to have to go for 2. McCoy got injured at the end of the first half on that big return by the Wildcats as he had to make a touchdown-saving tackle. Blackie in the backfield. Moore there at fullback. Ramey at tight end. Play action. And Moala, he's got to get rid of it. He does. It's hauled up and it's called in. What a catch there by Jonathan Earlywine. And the 2-point try is good. And it's 21-7. Paola on top.
Pass is complete from Moala. I believe that was number 80, John Earlywine.
So Earlywine, who made a key block on that drive on Moala's long run, then goes up high in the air. It looked like Moala was just going to have to throw a jump ball, and Earlywine went up and corralled it in. He had to go up high to bring that in. It's 21-7. What a drive that one. The best drive of the season right there. And that took some gutsy coaching as well. You had a 4th and inches, backed up near your 10. Paola went for it. They went for it again near midfield on 4th and 1 and got it. And a 99-yard drive. That is complete. And now Louisburg, they're going to have to start to air things out still. They got a tremendous young quarterback, an underclassman. So it's Stewart to kick. It's hauled in and slips at the 35. A little pooch kick. 7:08 to go. Now Louisburg, they got to get going. Paola is able to make a stand here. It's 4 down territory the rest of the way for the Wildcats. Man, but like we just said, if Paola is able to get a stop, that should ice the game. It should set up a home game next week. They hand it off here. It'll pick up a 1. Kale Murdoch makes the stop. So clock continues to run. So Paola on that 99-yard drive, they got it with around 37 seconds to go. They ran a play, took it to the 4th, and almost ate up half the clock in the 4th quarter. That drive had a mix of everything. A trick play, 2-point conversion, a long run, 2 4th-down conversions. Battle, rolls, he's pressured, escapes, now throws it, and he's got his receiver, and it's hauled in by Jace Hovey. Hovey then tackled by Forrest. It's a pickup of 3 yards, so 3rd down and 6 coming up. Louisburg's got to get this 1st down. They got 2 plays to get it. 4 wide receiver set. They got the linebacker, Ramey, out wide. That's the matchup they want, but Battle's going to keep himself. He's got the 1st down, and the ball's loose! And Paola's got it! Paola's got the fumble! And that may ice the game here. A huge fumble by Battle, and the Panthers recover it. Isaiah Taylor there to recover the fumble. And with 5:39 to go, Panthers in Louisburg territory. Now can do what they want. Louisburg had all the momentum that 3rd quarter, but weren't able to punch it in on 4th and 1. Paola can eat the clock. It's Ramey. Ramey picks up 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 coming. Panthers trying to escape Louisburg with a win. Be their 4th win or 3rd win in a row against these Louisburg Wildcats. Last loss 3 years ago. Until this year is the last time they'd lost a Frontier Leg game. That game happened in Paola. It's been a long, historic football rivalry between these 2 football schools. Paola, who has 2 state titles to their name. Moala keeps it and nowhere to go there. Backed up, taken down by Jackson Rooney. So 3rd and 5. As we were saying, Paola has 2 state championships to their name, 84 and 94. They've been runners-up in 87 and 2006. Louisburg opts to take their time out here. A smart timeout here by Coach Ebenstein. Stop that clock. 1st down here would be so derailing. Would just about put this game away. Louisburg's their state championship came 11 years ago, out in 2010. 3rd down and 5. Here's the thing, if Paola gets, say, 3 yards, they're going to go for it. It's just in their nature. They're an aggressive team. I think you got to hand it to Blackie. They fake the toss, and Moala's dropped back there. And now you got to bring the punting unit on. Coach Edmondson uses a timeout here. And we'll take the break with him. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics are committed to providing quality health care for area families. With comprehensive solutions, Iron Horse Dental and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics will listen and take the time to truly understand your needs, goals, and lifestyle. State-of-the-art equipment, techniques, and facilities combined with a new approach to oral care. That's what you get with Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry and Dr. Laura's Orthodontics. To learn more, visit them online at drlaurasortho.com or ironhorsedental.com.
(21-7) our score. Jackson Millman here on the call. 4th down and 5. So it's Jonathan Earlywine. The punt, standing at midfield. If he's able to pin this one deep, that'd be big. Oh, they're showing fake. And now the refs blow the whistle. Just delay a game.
Legal procedure. Here's the offense.
So illegal procedure. So a false start. They're just trying to draw him offside to pick up that free, get a 1st down. A smart play. Smart decision by Coach Dumper. Backs him up 5. Gives Earlywine a little more room. And the punt may have been blocked. It's a poor punt. But takes a Panther bounce. Moore downs it at the 25. They lead it by 14 with 4:25 to go. And not much time to waste now for Louisburg. Paola trying to end the year on a 3-game win streak and get to 5-3 on the season. I really feel like they should be 6-1 right now. Or 7-1. They win tonight. Battle. They lose pressure. Just throws a jump ball. And Logan Newkirk, a one-handed interception. And that's going to ice this game. Newkirk looking like Odell Beckham. Hauls in his 2nd interception. And Paola's going to get the win. What a catch there. What a catch there by Logan Newkirk. That's one you're going to play on the highlight reel when you're sending that out to college coaches. Battle felt the pressure and threw a jump ball. And now as the Wildcats only have 1 timeout left, really not much they can do. But watch Paola eat the clock. A 1st down. Or do it. And they fake the toss. They get it to Ramey. Ramey to the outside. He's got a 1st down and more. And Caden Ramey down the sideline. Pushed out of bounds around the 20-yard line. A huge run there by Caden Ramey as he's nearing the 200-yard rushing mark on the night. 31-yard gain by Caden Ramey. And it's 1st and 10, Paola at the 21. Paola trying to spoil Louisburg's senior night. And they hand it off again to Ramey, and Ramey makes sure this time he stays in bounds as it goes to the ground. He picks up 8 yards. It's second down and 2 coming up. Jeez, Hovey again there with the stop. He's had a big night defensively, but a lot of times when your safety's got a lot of tackles, that's not a good sign. Panthers eat this clock as they try to punch it in the end zone again. Blackie motions, they hand it off, fumble, and Louisburg's got it. So the worst case scenario there just happened. And with 3:17 to go, Louisburg's got a little bit of life as they need a touchdown and an onside kick recovery now. So Jackson Rooney was able to punch it out. Ramey fumbled it. So in the last 3 drives by both of these two teams, 3 of the last 4 drives by both of these two teams have been turnovers. We had been clean through the first 3.5 quarters. Isaiah Taylor got a fumble recovery. Newkirk got the INT, and now Jackson Rooney just punched it out. Pysick bringing the pressure, and it's hauled in. Big hit, but a tremendous catch. There is a big hit, though, by Zach Donahue.
18-yard gain.
Kaplinger went up high to haul that one in. It's a gain of 18, 3 minutes to go now. Louisburg slow, though, to get the play in. You got to go no huddle. That's what Coach Ebenstein's signaling. You got to go. Under 3 to go. Battle drops back to throw. And now he's scrambling. Rolls right. And Forrest brings the pressure. Newkirk goes up high to bat it away. He threw a jump ball intended for Jackson Cush. And there is a flag on the play. As this holding, this could back up Louisburg 10 yards. We'll see who it's on, though. It is. And no. They'll call roughing the passer on Dalton Pysick. So that gives you an automatic first down. Tacks on 15 yards from a 1st and 10 spot. Second time tonight, Paola has been called for roughing the passer. And I disagree with that one. Pysick brought the pressure, but it didn't look like that should have been called. Near midfield now. Battle. Trying to get the snap. He does. And Pysick's going to be in there for the sack. Dalton Pysick records his 2nd sack of the season. He's got 2 tackles for losses tonight. He's had a big game defensively. And timeout.
3-yard loss.
So an interesting decision there for Louisburg to call it their final timeout. But I guess you're playing regardless, as you got to get the onside kick, because by the time you score, it probably won't matter. But you still got to get in the end zone, so you got to get a big play here. This has got to be, if you're a Wildcat fan, you got to get something here. Right now, Paola is just having their way with Louisburg. They've been bringing pressure and forcing Battle to throw some jump balls. As we mentioned, Dalton Pysick recording his 2nd sack on the season. He came into tonight with 15 tackles on the year. The leading tackler on the team is Maxwell Douglas. He came tonight with 44 tackles of his own. So Paola, they still have a timeout remaining. Louisburg, they are now out. Empty backfield. 4 wide receivers to the right. Bottom of your screen, battles, pressures. Pysick chasing him. He has to throw it up. And is it nearly picked off? It went through the hands of Jackson Cush. That's one Cush. You got to catch. Might be a good thing, though, even though it was nearly intercepted. Stops the clock. 2:33 to go. 3rd and 13. Third and 13. Ball at the 46. Wildcats near midfield. Battle drops back. False start. Back him up. Another 5. No, they're going to say offside on Paola. So 5 free yards brings it 3rd and 8. And Dalton Pysick, he's trying to figure out what he did. He must have lined up offside because he certainly didn't jump. So 3rd and 8, ball at the 49. Now in Panther territory. Douglas deep at safety. Just trying to keep everything in front of him. They check it down to Kataw. Kataw has 1 catch tonight. That one's incomplete. He threw it behind Kataw. Poor throw by Battle. Caden Ramey was there on the coverage. And now this is the ball game. Louisburg try to keep this thing going. Or Paola can make a stop and line up in victory formation. Pysick brings pressure, and it's nearly intercepted by Ramey and Newkirk. It's incomplete, and Paola's going to win their 3rd game in a row. They're going to get to 5-3 on the season and likely be hosting a home playoff game next week as they take over on downs. What a win. What a win for Paola. So they can just take 3 knees if they want to. But they'll turn and hand it off to Blackie. Blackie picks up about 6 yards. Clock continues to run. Wildcat crowd starts to head to the cars. It's a chilly night. It's gotten a lot cooler as the night's gone on.
Second and 4. 150 remaining.
As it was looking. So Paola, they get to 5-3 on the season. Louisburg started the year 1-3. Had won 3 in a row. They got over 500. They were 4-4. That's what they finished last year in the regular season. Before they dropped to St. James Academy. Both of these 2 schools lost to St. James Academy in the state playoffs. So we'll see the bracket likely come out tomorrow or Sunday. And if you're Paola, you gotta love how your team is playing right now. They're playing their best football of the season. They're red hot. They're getting healthy. It's 3rd down and 1. They can take a knee if they want. as there would be 1 second differential. I think they're going to run it. They handed it to Moore for the second time tonight. Moore had a big first down in the second half earlier. Hovey makes the stop, but that's going to do it. Panthers aren't going to run another play. They're going to win it 21-7. So Paola.
Congratulations to the visitors from Paola. That's the final play of the game. With your final score, Paola 21, Louisburg 7.
Wins it. Spoiling senior night of Louisburg. 21-7. They're going to finish the regular season 5-3 on the season. Louisburg drops to 4-4. We're going to take a break here, and then we'll recap the second half here. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll be right back.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is the area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you place that faulty trimmer or mower, bring it to Hers and let their experts get you back to work. Hers also takes care of hydraulic hoses, cylinder reseal, and mechanical control cables, such as push-pull, brake, throttle, and more. Plus, they carry quality equipment like Bobcat mowers, Steiner tractors, grass trimmers, and more. Hers is even a UPS drop-off station. To learn more,
Come and visit us at hersinc.net. Come Hers at
913-247-3530.
Happy birthday! Thank you.
Watch this. Call your dad from that phone.
So you pay for a phone line just to laugh at kids?
No, my internet company makes me pay for the phone. Might as well get something out of it.
That internet?
No bundling required. Visit GoBrawley.com to learn more.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
So Paola wins it 21-7, their third straight win against their rivals here in the K68 Showdown. They beat Louisburg. Paola, they get to 5-3 on the season. They finished second out in the Frontier League. As I was looking earlier, Spring Hill wasn't going to get undefeated this year, which would have been a huge accomplishment for the Frontier League champions, as they were trailing 26-0 in Eudora. Huge upset brewing out there. So Louisburg, they'll have to await their fate to see where the bracket aligns them to see if they're able to get a home playoff game. Last year, they did. They were the 8th seed. They were 4-4, where they're the 8th seed before getting beat on by St. James Academy. Paola, though, they guaranteed themselves a spot most likely in the big win. So in the second half, let's begin in Louisburg. They put together a nice opening drive. They moved it right down the field, but then they got inside the 5 and things got a little testy for them. As then I got an offside call, got a 4th and 2 opportunity where Battle threw it out wide, and he had found his receiver in Jace Hovey out on the flat for the 2-yard touchdown. But Panthers would go on, they'd punt, and Wildcats would go right down the field once again before a 4th down opportunity coming up. 4th and 1 from their own 1. They don't get it, and that really ended the game. It was a huge stand. Paola made the biggest play of the game right then and there. Paola goes on to score a 99-yard touchdown drive to ice the game to go up 21-7. Then a couple of turnovers. Logan Newkirk gets an INT. Isaiah Taylor gets a fumble recovery. Caden Ramey did fumble the ball, and Jackson Rooney got the fumble recovery, giving Louisburg just a little bit of hope. But the defense came through big, and Paola able to pick up the win 21-7. They're 5-3, and we will see playoff football next week. Coach Dumpert wins his final regular season game here out in Louisburg. We'll see if they can make a deep run and keep the legendary career of Coach Dumpert going. A man who's got over 180 wins for this storied football program out here in Paola. It's Paola top 5 all time in the state of Kansas in wins. So, Jackson Mielman here on the call. Caden Cabejo, tremendous job on the camera tonight. We'll see you next week out in Paola for playoff football. 21-7 our final score. You're listening to Paola Sports Live. We'll see you next week.
You've been watching Panther Athletics on Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Elliott Group, Hers Incorporated, Iron Horse Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, Dr. Laura's Orthodontics, and Miami County Dance Movement. Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.